Okay, we'll get started. I won't keep you too long. I suppose it's all going to be about the Three Tremors. We're going to focus on that, if you're cool with that.
Yep.
Brilliant. So, first things first. For someone who has no idea, they come along and they go, wow, they hear of the Three Tremors, they know who all three of you guys are, and the question most will have, I guess, is how does an idea like that come together?
Well, I mean, Sean Peck, really, he's the brainchild of this. He, obviously everybody in hard rock knows there was an attempted Three Tremors in the past. I don't even know when it was, 20 years ago. I'm thinking it might have been about that with Rob and Bruce. But nothing ever came of it.
Yeah.
To talk about. So I think that wasn't the idea of the name at first, I don't think. But I think Sean, I've been doing all-star singing things in South America with Blaze and Udo, and I did a little thing with Jeff Tate and Blaze, but we never did a record. It was more of a touring thing, and I think Sean said, you know what, I want to do it the opposite way. I want to do a touring. I want this to be a band. I want to make a record, and that's what it is. This is, we'll play a couple songs from my catalog, but it's not going out playing cover songs. So I think that was the big thing. So he really spearheaded it. He wrote it. And said, who wants to, he contacted me and he didn't have Harry yet. And I said, absolutely. So that's how we started it.
Because it's funny you say it kind of, linked back to the old Three Tremors, because the amount of people who I've spoken to who aren't maybe as aware as we were when we reviewed the album go, oh, is it like a play on the Three Tenors in that thing from the classical music side? But of course, it's not really.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's how their play was.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, Rob and Jeff and Bruce was going, hey, we're going to be the heavy metal, so we're the Three Tremors, not the Three Tenors.
Yeah.
But it is funny because I still get that every now and then because you know what? A lot of people don't. Listen, in the heavy metal world, you do know about it. This wasn't, at that time, social media wasn't as ginormous. You know what I mean? It wasn't. It still was bigger. I mean, it was still 2000 or whatever. I don't even know exactly when this was, but it still wasn't what it is now. Now, if anybody farts, it's on the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So now some people didn't know about it, so it is. They think that.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Do you find, considering there's such a wealth of talent and imagination amongst all of you and within the band, has it been easy to distill all of that into sort of music and songs that you agree on? I know you say Sean does basic wrote it and all, but obviously your own touches here and there. You have been... Sorry, go on.
Listen, absolutely. I got to tell you, when Sean sent me the music, he had the vocal template there from him singing. So, I attacked it with my own techniques and styles because we're all kind of similar in a way. There's a lot of similarities, especially Sean, even more Sean and Harriet guys, but we're all kind of have these similarities. So I sang it my own style. So I would purposely sing things in a falsetto-y voice. I did a lot of layering when I did it.
Yeah.
A lot more really lows and really highs, and so when you hear the solo versions, it's going to be different than everybody else's because I didn't use one voice to do it. I did a whole bunch of them. But I think we all kind of. I mean, I think one time Harry just sent us. He sent one back. We kind of laugh about it. I didn't hear it, but he sent a song back. I think it might have been "Bullets for the Damned." That was totally different. Like he just kind of recorded his own version, and Sean was like, "Hey, listen, no, we have to sing together still on this because we're trading back and forth." But we still have all the creativity. I mean, we kind of sat down. It's nice to have a template to sing to, and then do your own thing. It's kind of a nice little freedom because I do a lot of writing. I put a lot of records out, so it's nice to kind of be able to sit back and take what somebody else did and do my thing to it.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's a little bit different as well for you. And ultimately, when there are three of you in that main role, there has to be a lot of give and take, right?
Well, there is. I'll tell you how we did it, though, which is kind of really neat. Which wasn't, I mean, when I recorded it, I don't know if Harry did exactly the same way at first, but I just recorded the whole record. I didn't go that's why we were able to put out the solo versions. Because when Sean sent it to me and sent me the template, I just sang the record. I didn't sing like, here's your part to sing.
Okay.
And here's your part to sing. I actually I recorded every song in its entirety. A few parts I didn't do, and that didn't make it on the solo version, which is kind of funny sounding like that because I skipped over doing a part here and there. But yeah, I mean that's what's kind of cool about it. I mean,
yeah.
When I recorded it, I recorded the whole record. So and then that's why all of a sudden Sean one day said, you know what, man, we should put out our own versions of these because we have it's kind of cool and it's different. So it's pretty neat.
I think it was an awesome idea, as you say, because you will have all your own individual collective fans as well who will be interested in that, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, regarding the actual full record where all three of you won it, was there any concern from you personally that, three powerful voices, even though you're sharing bits here and there and playing off each other, did you think, there's a possibility I could get lost in the shuffle here or anything like that?
No, I wasn't worried. Only thing I was worried about was that there was going to be too much going on.
Oh.
I was worried that I don't want there to be, me singing one word, Sean singing one word, Harry singing one word, like boom, 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 all over the place. I wanted it to have, some continuity and kind of have this flow. I was worried more about sounding like, I didn't want it to sound like we were trying to overdo one another or sound like there's just too much going on.
Yeah.
I don't think it happened like that. There's a lot going on that record, believe me.
Yeah.
I love the solo versions as much, if maybe not even more, just because it has a flow to it.
Yep.
You hear Sean sing the whole record, it's got this flow, it's not as much. And I think the next record will have that even more as a whole, because I think we learn more from this one. But I'll tell you, it's a great idea. I don't feel like we felt lost in the shuffle. I think we're all doing it. And I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if who sings the highest note, who sings the longest note.
Yep.
I'm just going to sing how I want to, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's you've made a career out of effectively choosing to do exactly what you want to do, and it's made you incredibly successful. Why change that now?
Yeah.
So you mentioned already the fact that you're planning a new record, because it's been a year since the debut, and it's clear now, as time has gone by, that was not just a one and done. Was it always the plan way back then? I know you mentioned at the start that Sean kind of wanted to put a band together and wanted it to be a bit more than just a special event. But was there always the plan to make more records and go out on tour and stuff like that?
Well, I mean, I'm not exactly sure. I certainly didn't think we'd be touring as much as we are.
Okay.
I didn't think we'd be putting these records out. I mean, I'm even trying to get Sean to make my solo version. I'd love to have just my version to sell on my solo tours.
Ooh.
So there'd be even another version. So when I'm on the road, someone wants to buy my version of it at my solo show, I could sell it. Yeah. I didn't think all this would be going on. I think Sean just, he likes to. It's his thing,
Yeah.
So he's putting a lot into it, and I got to be honest, I enjoy it. I mean, we got a lot of touring coming up, and a lot of dates all over the world.
Yeah.
So, it's crazy. I mean, we've toured a lot, and listen, I'm not complaining. I do music for a living, so touring is what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, it is exactly what you do. And you do, as you mentioned, have an upcoming UK tour starting on the 10th of Feb through to the 17th. So the question is, what someone hasn't caught you live before, what can fans expect set-wise? Is it completely focused on the Three Tremors, or do you are there some surprises going to be chucked in, things like that?
Well, we have a couple, different songs from our career in there. You know what I mean? We have a couple Judas Priest songs and Cage songs and Jack Panzer songs and maybe a Black Sabbath song, but it's really, we really hit the Three Tremors. I mean, that's what we do, and that's what we do. So we're really hitting that, But it's a great show, It's really a lot coming at you, that's for sure. And we're up there, and it's not a show for the weak. I mean, you got to like what we're doing. If you're there to watch a George Michael show, that's probably the wrong concert.
you can rest confident that anybody will have picked up a ticket, didn't kind of guess at it and just randomly decide to go to a gig. It's called the Three Tremors. They've gone to see you. So, the shows you've done so far, I presume you found feedback to be good?
Yeah, it's been really good. We've got a couple trips in Europe there, and the first tour, well, the first time we did Europe was, the record wasn't even out yet, so it was supposed to come out, but it wasn't out yet. It actually went better than even the last tour went. The American tour was even better than all of them so far, so I was really shocked at that.
Yeah.
But it's been great. I think it all depends on, when you do these kind of tours, it's all up to the venues and the local promoters to promote it.
Of course.
Three Tremors aren't known. We haven't been advertising names. I've actually told Sean to put more about who we are and where we're from on the posters now, because if you're just putting the Three Tremors on there, you don't realize that the ex-lead singer Judas Priest is there, and Sean from Cage and Harry from Jack Panzer. That's a draw, but it's really something, and the fans are so amazing at the shows. It's really kind of crazy.
It's fascinating the way you describe that. I love that. You're absolutely right in the sense that I get it. Like you want to sell the Three Tremors as the Three Tremors, but all three of you are bankable names in that have big fan bases throughout. So why not take advantage of that?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm good for 2 or 3 people myself.
Yeah. So as you say, you're out and about all the time. Do you still get excited about playing live? Do you still get a rush of adrenaline when it comes to hitting the stage?
Oh, I love hitting the stage, absolutely. I don't really care for anything else around it, traveling, and and I love touring. I still do love touring.
Yeah.
I guess I probably wouldn't. I mean, that's what I do for a living, so it beats, digging holes or putting roofs on or working like that. So I guess I'm pretty lucky, but it is really hard work. It's a lot of time away from home, but the time that you go on stage is the best part of the whole thing. It's really a good, unless you have a bad, unless you're sick or something. But it's really, I still love going on stage.
I'm glad to hear that. It's good to hear you've still got a passion for it, because I was rereading older interviews done with yourself over the years, and you've always seemed to be, you're a self-confessed workaholic, aren't you?
Well, I am. I got to pay the bills.
Yeah.
So, you have to work a lot, and the thing is, I can work a lot. I'm in demand. I get a lot of offers to do a lot of things, so I do it. Whether it's somebody from Croatia that I'm just going to do a song on their CD, or doing a tour, an all-star band. I like to do it. So I'm fortunate that I'm able to work and do that, and I'm pretty blessed.
Yes, it's something you're not taking for granted, particularly as you've been in the music business through the biggest changes ever, from the lack of actual physical album sales to the rise of streaming and YouTube services, and you're surviving it.
Yeah, well, I probably wouldn't have if I was in the days of having $1 million house, and I'd be in trouble, wouldn't I? But I think that's the difference, and I've kind of came up with that and realized how to do it.
Yep.
Streaming and YouTube has affected music a lot.
Of
I think
course.
it's taken away the rock stars and taken away a lot of money from people. You stream music, musicians make, you buy 1 million streams might make 3 cents.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, now everybody can go to YouTube or social media to see what their favorite artist is doing. Whereas back when I grew up, you had to buy a magazine or see them on TV or, and it was like, wow, their song would be played on the radio for the first time. So it's kind of a good era. But this era is fantastic. I love being able to buy my music on iTunes. I love to travel down the road or go to the gym and just go, oh man, I want to get that classic Foreigner record or something, or Black Sabbath, and just be able to buy it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. But I don't stream, and not for too much of a reason. I just buy my stuff on iTunes. I really don't, and buy some CDs. I don't even have a CD player.
Yeah.
So I've accepted my copy, but yeah, it's still a great era. It's just got to learn how to do things different.
Yeah, that's it. You got to learn how to do things. You got to adapt to survive. And it is. Okay, last one for you, Tim, and I'll let you go. Three Tremors going forward. You briefly mentioned a new album. Can you talk about any of that?
Well, Sean's working on a new record. We just put the solo versions out.
Yeah.
Sean's writing a new record now, so hopefully he'll start sending some ideas to me.
Sweet.
I got a couple other things going on myself. I'm working on a new solo record, and some other. This year is going to be pretty huge for him. Might be one of the biggest years ever. I mean, I guess besides going to make a Judas Priest and being nominated for the Grammys and going to the Grammys might be hard to top that. But this year is going to be pretty big. So not only the Three Tremors, but I have some really big things in the work.
Oh, fantastic! So simply, just you're not slowing down anytime soon, basically.
I keep trying to. I keep saying I'm going to slow down and rest my voice, and then I come home and destroy it. So it's just what I do.
Well, we're all eternally grateful that you do. Tim, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, and hopefully we'll see you when we get to the UK.
Fantastic. Will do, man. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon and help us out over there. That's patreon.com/GBHBL, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?